Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Blunt is Up Tarot. My name is Lindsay. If you are new to the channel, thank you all so much for stopping by. Today, I'm doing a reading for the sign, for the collective, actually. Today is Sunday. I am doing the familiar Sunday reading. Hopefully, it's come to be familiar with those of my loyal subscribers. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. This is going to be the Overcoming Addiction Tarot spread. So this message could be for any sign. This is a collective reading. If you are trying to overcome some sort of addiction in your life or obstacle, there could be a message in here for you. Please keep in mind, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you. Leave the rest for another person who is also watching. With that in mind, I do offer this specific reading on my description box of the channel on the page. There is a list of all the different readings I offer, this one included. You can send me an email at bluntisoftarot222@gmail.com if you are in need of a personal reading yourself. All right, let's hop right into it. Thank you, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, for your messages. Please show the collective all they need for their best and highest good. What message does the collective need to see, please, for their best and highest good? The Overcoming Addiction Tarot spread. What wants to come through? Guys, don't forget, if you would like to win a personal reading, all you have to do is hashtag the word personal read in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe, and that will get you entered in. Thank you to those of you that just recently entered, all of my new subscribers, all of my, loyal subscribers. Like I mentioned, I appreciate each and every one of you for helping my channel grow. You guys are amazing. I would not be here without y'all. Also, there are 2 winners of personal readings and then 1 winner of this fabulous opalite sphere, and they have not been claimed. So 3 unclaimed prizes yet on this channel, guys. So check out the community page and see if that is you, if you've entered any of my previous drawings. One of the readings in the crystal was from August, and then one of the readings is from September. So I am going to give you till the 31st of October, Halloween, to claim your prize. If I don't have anybody claim prizes by then, I'm just going to do another giveaway for this same crystal, and then however many readings are unclaimed. All right, guys. Sorry for the delay. Now, let's hop right into it. So the first card out is going to be, how can you remove any blockages that you have in your life? We have growth here. So yeah, just growing. I know growth can sometimes be a little bit uncomfortable, but if you're not growing, you're stuck in one spot, right? So in order to overcome whatever it is you're facing, whatever challenges you're going through right now, to remove blockages in your life, you're going to have to grow. You're going to have to feel uncomfortable in order to grow, collective. I just saw 333 on the clock. That could be an angel number that is significant for someone. Look that up, Google it, see what it means for you. See how it resonates for you. But in order for you to grow, in order for you to remove any blockages in your life, you have to allow yourself to be uncomfortable. You have to allow yourself to just face your fears. Like, the only way out is through. And then the second card is, what is holding you back? Ooh, acceptance. Collective. I definitely resonate with this one. This one is really, really difficult sometimes. And I mean, that's probably just a fear that I myself have in my own mind that is holding me back. But right now, I feel like a lot of you guys are having a hard time accepting where you're at as far as in your life, period, as far as when it comes to overcoming any type of addiction that you may have. I feel like you are just having a hard time accepting the way things are, or the world has as you see it. I just saw 444 on the clock. I keep seeing the same number. So I believe that a lot of you guys are meant to be here. If you're watching right now, please show me some love. Drop an emoji, drop a heart, a green heart, a purple heart. I would love to see that, because I feel like a lot of you guys are called here right now because you're having a hard time accepting where you're at, and in order for you to move forward, you have to accept that this is where you're at right now. You have to accept that this is where you're meant to be. And I feel like that is quite the challenge for some of you guys at this time. So let's see, what action steps can you take to reach your goals? We've got perception here. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is about opening up your heart. The green, this is the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck, by the way. The green on these cards is representing the heart chakra. We already have growth here, first card out, and then we get perception as, what you can do to reach your goals. What you're being advised here by your angels or spirit guides is to go ahead and try to see things from a different point of view, from a different perspective. You are being advised to see things in a different light here. And that is what is going to allow you to get to your goals, to reach your goals. The fact that you may not be willing to accept your life as it is, or accept where you're at in this stage of recovery, or whatever the case may be, for each and every one of you, it could be different. But it's about changing the way you see things in order to move forward. That is going to help you to reach the goals that you have. And being open-minded and also open-hearted. I talked about the heart chakra, opening up your heart, maybe letting those walls down to the people that you can trust. I know that can be a hard step, but it's like seeing things in a whole new way, seeing things in a whole new light. I'm getting a lot of Pisces energy here. And what are you willing to change to teach yourself? So are you willing to change the way you've taught yourself how to live? Wow, look at that. We get the victim card. This is more heart chakra energy. So a lot of you guys are being guided to really let down those walls. I feel like you have a big, huge wall over your heart. It needs to be, whatever you need it to be, right? Protect yourself. But I feel like a lot of you guys are in this place right now, in victim mentality, maybe feeling sorry for what you've been through, and the things that you have been through, they are valid. They are real, right? I'm sure a lot of you could be, I don't know why that keeps doing that. A lot of you could be the victim in a bunch of different scenarios, a bunch of different situations in your life. But what this card is trying to show you here is, in order to teach yourself a whole new way to live, you have to change your perception. Yes, maybe you were a victim, but now you have all of the experience and all of the wisdom of those circumstances to change the way you see them, to use this victim mentality, or the fact that you were a victim, and use it to your benefit, right? Because the fact that you've been through this experience, or you've seen something, it allows you to, use it to your benefit. Like I just said, use it for your best and highest good. There is something here about, changing your mind, or changing your point of view on being a victim. Yes, whatever you went through was valid. You were victimized. It hurt you. But now, in order for you to live in a whole new way, you have to change your point of view. And that is literally what's coming through. So the fifth card out here is, what do you need to know to live in a completely new way? We have release. Hell yeah, baby. Gotta let go of that shit. Whatever it is that you're holding on to still, I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles energy. Whatever it is that you're having a hard time letting go of, I'm sensing for some of you this is father issues, mother issues, mom and dad issues, parental issues, something that you've been through as a child. It's time to release that in order for you to live in a whole new way. I feel like your childhood made you a victim. Your childhood has you feeling like a victim. And in order for you to let go of that, you have to see a new perception and release. Just let go of it all. Maybe this is you, not physically dying, but dying spiritually, transforming spiritually, and letting all of this out. Because for you to grow and for you to accept where you're at right now, you have to gain a whole new perception on your world. And you literally have to let go of that shit that's weighing you down. The shit that makes you feel sad and gray, the shit that, you find yourself talking about that gets you all shaken up. You have to stop telling that story. I feel like for a lot of you, it's time to release that story. You've told it so many times, it's just keeping you in this victim mode. What you went through was real. The shit that you've endured is real. You were a victim, but you're not anymore. It's time for you to see that. It's time for you to see that you have control and power over your own life now. And then how does this addiction affect your actions and emotions? So the way that you behave towards others, you are an earth angel. You are someone that has been sent to this planet to uplift others. And when you are actively in your addiction, or you are allowing blockages to take over your life, I feel like it causes you to be of disservice, because normally when you are in your high vibrational energy collective, you are of service to those around you. You care about how your actions affect those around you. But I feel like when you are actively in that addiction, it doesn't really cross your mind, right? So what your guidance is here on this front is to remember that you are here to be of service to yourself first and foremost, right? But to remember to treat everybody as you want to be treated, right? The golden rule, because when you're actively in this addiction, you're not in that energy of earth angel. You're not in that energy of servicing others. You're in the energy of a selfishness, servicing yourself and not caring about the needs of others. I say put yourself first, but I also mean that in a way where it's for the good of those around you, not put yourself first and hurt people in order to do that. All right, let's figure out what the tarot's got. What about growth here? Why is this here for the collective? What about growth? Thank you. We get the 7 of Swords in the reverse. So this is walking away from any type of deceit, manipulation. This is, narcissistic energy. The 7 of Swords is not necessarily narcissistic energy, but what I mean by that selfishness that I was talking about, that hurting people to get what you want, that's not servicing others. You have grown from that. I feel like maybe at one point you were in that energy, and that's why it's in the reverse, because you have grown from that. In order for you to move forward in your life and remove blockages in your life, if you are in an energy of deceiving people, of being deceitful, dishonest, trying to get away with things, taking advantage of people, it's time to grow. It's time to learn from that. And for a lot of you, I feel like you're coming out of this. And here we are with the acceptance. I feel like for a lot of you, it's hard to accept that maybe you were that deceitful, dishonest person. And then we have the 6 of Wands here that wanted to fly out. That is about victory. That is about success. Once you accept where you're at in your life, like I said earlier, before this card even came out, you will have triumph over any obstacles, over any blockages, over anything that is holding you back. But you have to accept where you're at for what it is. It is what it is type energy. What about this one? Perception. Why is this here, please? We have the Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like a lot of hurt, heartbreak, pain, sorrow you have endured, like I mentioned before. And it's time to see that in a different way, collective. It's time to see that differently. You've endured this heartbreak, this hurt, this pain for a reason. Not so that you could, play the victim, not so that you can remain in victim mentality for the rest of your life. You have been through all of this so that you could fulfill your purpose, for the wisdom, for the experience, so that you can show others the way. You've been through all of this heartbreak, this hurt, this pain, this betrayal. Some of it is your karma too. I'm seeing that here with the Seven of Swords in reverse and growth. Some of this is your karma. And, a lot of it, not that you were ever meant to have to endure hurt, heartbreak, and pain. But for a lot of you, I feel like in order to experience the super highs, you have to experience the super duper lows, if you feel what I'm saying. But now you have to change your mind about that and see that heartbreak in a whole new light. What about the victim card? Why is this here for the collective, please? What about victim? What's this? The Knight of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. The victim card being clarified by the Knight of Swords is telling me that your train of thought, your thought process, mentality, I keep saying the word victim mentality, that is going to swiftly, quickly, fast, and in a hurry, be out of sight. This is something I feel like you've been working towards for a long time. There is victory here. Once you accept the hurt, the heartbreak, the pain as a gift to lead you to exactly where you're meant to be, collective, that is going to help you to just release all of this mindset. You're going to see all of the shit that you endured, all of the pain that you went through, all the heartbreak as a gift. Knight of Swords is fast moving energy. Knight of Swords is, your thought process coming through and just, it's like a lightning bolt striking. You see this card, right? And that lightning bolt, believe it or not, it's coming from his mind. You see that, don't you? Yeah, it's coming from the clouds, but it's also connected to his mind. So that lightning bolt's going to strike, and then you're well on your way out of this victim mentality, and you're on your way to releasing it. It's right here. It's all playing out in story form. This is literally in alignment. Like I kept seeing, 333, 444. Why is release here? Can you please clarify release for the collective? We have the Druid here. This is the Hierophant energy. This is about commitment. This is about tradition, ceremony. I feel like there's something here surrounding how you were raised, some sort of tradition, something that you thought maybe you had to do or you were tied down by. But you don't have to do that. We're clarifying what you need to know to live in a completely new way. And there's something here about something that you were taught, some sort of tradition that you grew up in, some sort of family value that needs released because it's not how it is for you. I'm picking up on the black sheep, the tie-dye sheep. You are someone that is meant to speak truth, that is meant to change things, meant to transform the world. And in order to do that, there is an old mindset, old belief system that has to go. What about service? Why is this here for the collective, please? What about service for the collective? Thank you. We've got the shadow. So this is the devil energy, Capricorn energy here with the shadow. I really like that card because that is, first of all, my favorite color, purple. But this shows how these individuals, right, are tied down. This is a little bit like the traditional one, but they're bonded. And then there's these eyes, these dark eyes behind it, right? These individuals, when they're chained to each other, they are bound, you know, they're not being of service. And this is you being chained, tied down, the devil energy, to an addiction. And when you are actively in your addiction, you are not of service to yourself or those around you. And this is literally what this card is, you know, describing. All right, guys, I hope this reading has helped you. Please drop a comment. Let me know how it resonates. Don't forget to hashtag personal reading, like, share, and subscribe if you would like to win. Don't forget to check out that community page to see who the winners are. You may be a winner. You have till Halloween, October 31st, to claim your prize. Love you all. Have a good night.